cruise news. One cruise ship is broke, left in port for days, and passengers are stuck on board. I'm going to get you the details. Plus, a new form of transportation is coming to cruisers, and at another port, shore excursions are being canceled for safety concerns. Also, a Black Friday sale for cruises is active now. And there is so much other cruise news that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to get it all to you fast coming up. Welcome to the Travel Scouts. My name is Jason. I am coming to you for the first time from our new studio in Georgia. It is a work in progress, but we are excited to be in the new space. But enough about that. Let's jump into today's cruise news. Number 1, Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas cruise ship was rocked by a rogue wave. This occurred yesterday. You can see in this video from Charles Leeds that the ship tilted very heavily to one side. Many passengers have reported that this was a terrifying incident. The ship is currently on a transatlantic sailing going from Barcelona, Spain to Miami, Florida. The Explorer of the Seas cruise ship completed a turnaround shortly after midnight this morning. It is en route back towards land to complete a medical evacuation. We pray that the passenger will be okay. No damage to the vessel has been reported. Number 2, MSC Cruises has updated their loyalty program to add a new top tier called Blue Diamond. The Blue Diamond level is reached when a cruiser accrues 25,000 points with MSC. You accrue points based upon the experience level you book and the length of your cruise. The Blue Diamond level provides a passenger with 7 primary benefits. These include flexible check-in times, priority embarkation, my choice dining, free Wi-Fi for one person, free shuttle service at select ports of call, priority access to tender boats, and a meet and greet with the captain and officers. Moving on to number 3, in a surprising turn of events, Princess Cruises has announced a third cancellation for their Regal Princess cruise ship. The sailings for October 27th and November 3rd were canceled due to a generator issue. The cruise line announced that the November 10th sailing would embark as planned. However, that has now changed and it is canceled as well. Princess provided a statement saying, quote, "Our team has been working to address a major technical issue involving one of the power generators, which has now been successfully repaired. As the ship was preparing for the next sailing, a second generator experienced a technical failure. This new and unforeseen development means additional time out of service is needed to ensure the ship is fully operational and safe." So some unfortunate news there. Princess said that impacted guests would receive a full refund and a 50% future cruise credit. Next, number 4, this year's dirtiest cruise ship has received a re-inspection from the CDC. I am referring to the Hanseatic Inspiration cruise ship, which is operated by Hapag-Lloyd Cruises. The cruise ship received an inspection score of 62 out of 100 back on September 29th. Among the issues, inspectors discovered maggots and a dead bird underneath their outdoor grilling area. The ship has now been re-inspected and it received an 89 out of 100. The CDC requires an 86 or above in order to pass. The cruise line also noted that many of the other issues will be fully remedied when the vessel enters its next dry dock. Then number 5, Royal Caribbean is limiting the shore excursions that are available at their private destination in 𝗏𝗏, Haiti. Royal Caribbean canceled calls in 𝗏𝗏 for most of 2024 due to violence in the nation. However, the cruise line resumed sailing there on October 8th. But some passengers began getting their shore excursions canceled, and others noticed that many regular excursion opportunities were not available. Royal Caribbean has now provided some clarity regarding this. They released a statement saying, quote, "As we return to visiting 𝗏𝗏, we're phasing the rollout of some of our tours and temporarily adjusting our tour offerings. As a result, we've canceled some of our excursions and issued a full refund to guests in their original form of payment." Okay, we have more cruise news pieces remaining, but I want to quickly share with you the results of the survey question in the last video. In that video, I asked if you have a travel bucket list. The majority, 73%, said that you did, 27% do not. I loved reading the places that you have on your bucket list, so thanks for sharing that. Today's question came to mind as I was thinking about 𝗏𝗏. Our next cruise is on Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas in a few weeks, and we are scheduled to go to 𝗏𝗏. And it occurred to me that we have not done a next cruise check-in in a long time. So the question for today is, what is the next cruise ship that you will be sailing on? Chime in down below with that. I will look forward to reading it, but now on with the cruise news. Number 6, Celebrity Cruises has launched their Black Friday sale beginning today. They are offering the second passenger in a cabin up to 75% off. This offer will be available all the way through December 9th, and it applies for nearly all cruises through May of 2027. Number 7, Abu Dhabi is testing a new form of transportation for cruise passengers that arrive at their port. They are testing autonomous flying drone taxis, meaning there is no pilot. The idea is for cruisers to purchase a flight on these in order to get an aerial tour of key sites in their city. The reports are that these could be available within the next year. The question for you is, would you take a flight on one of these if the price is right? Let me know down in the comments. Then for our top story, Royal Caribbean Spectrum of the Seas cruise ship broke down, leaving us more than 3,000 passengers stuck on board and frustrated. The cruise ship was on a 7-day sailing based out of Shanghai, China. During the voyage, the ship was visiting multiple ports of call in Japan, but the vessel encountered some engine issues. This occurred while at Yokohama, which is about an hour south of Tokyo. The vessel was out of service for repairs and remained in Yokohama for 3 days, so the passengers were able to get off the ship and explore Japan, right? Nope, they were stuck on board and were not allowed to disembark the ship. Many passengers became frustrated because of this and noted that the communication from the cruise line was lacking. The repairs were completed not long ago, and the Spectrum of the Seas is now en route back to Shanghai. However, instead of arriving back on November 9th, they will now arrive back on Sunday, November 10th or Monday, November 11th. This means that many international travelers will miss their flights. Royal Caribbean has stated that they will provide up to $400 per person to assist with this. However, many have stated that that will not be enough. Now, regarding the next cruise on the Spectrum of the Seas that was scheduled to embark on November 9th, it has been canceled. The ship will not return to Shanghai in time for that sailing. Those guests are being given a full refund and a 50% future cruise credit. Hopefully these cruisers had travel insurance, otherwise they could be out some money. Okay, subscribe and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with the latest cruise news and information. The next video, it'll be coming out soon, but until then, keep on cruising. We'll catch you in the next video.